Tonight on News Center, Mark Stemka gets an inside look at Cal U's parking garage. Fall classes fill with minds anxious to learn. Cal U students present a good life, and a former Pitt head coach joins the Vulcans. News Center starts right now.
And welcome to CUTV News Center for the week of April 8th, 2010. I'm Shelby McAdams.
And I'm Will Moore, in for Mark Stemka. As the winter has turned into spring, California University has seen vast changes to its landscape. The Convocation Center and parking garage have both begun to take shape. CUTV's Mark Stemka got a behind-the-scenes look at the unfinished parking garage.
What started as a big hole in the ground here on the Cal U campus has really come to life as the new parking garage is beginning to take shape. CUTV takes you inside the new parking garage from the upper deck to the lower level. Construction started on the approximately 660-space, 5-level parking garage in September 2009. Construction crews worked to remove dozens of parking spaces and tons of dirt to make way for the parking expansion. Physical plant director Michael Pamplitsky said despite what people are seeing now, there were some challenges through this project.
The biggest challenge is that we built into a huge hill that we had to remove over 50,000 cubic yards of dirt out of here, and that was done during the late fall, early winter. And then this winter we had one of the worst, coldest, snowiest winters that we've ever had, and that's when we were pouring the concrete foundations. And that was a challenge to get all that done in time.
Despite the weather conditions this winter, the project remains on schedule. Right now, 60% of the exterior of the garage is complete. Pamplitsky explains what crews are putting together to make the garage come to life.
This is a double T. This is a section of the roadway. The columns are all brought in and placed, and then the roadway is attached to the columns. Some of these pieces weigh as much as 70,000 pounds. So, it's 35 tons that we're picking up and putting down around here.
Although the garage will look like it will soon be complete, there is still a lot more work to do on the inside.
There's a lot of work after the structure's done. We're looking at this structure to be completed by like the first week of May, the second week of May, to be, starting on the interior work after that.
That work includes finishing work between the cement structure, installing LEED certified lighting, security systems, and elevators. The parking garage again is on schedule to be completed by August, just in time for the beginning of the fall 2010 semester. Reporting on the Cal U campus, Mark Stemka, CUTV News Center.
And with the winding down of the spring semester, students have been preparing for life after Cal U. The Internship Center hopes to properly prepare students by providing them with hands-on experience before receiving their diplomas.
It's a central office where students, employers, and faculty can all come to facilitate the internship process. So somebody who's interested, maybe next semester in doing an internship, should stop by and see us, and we will walk them through the step-by-step process. I like to think of the college degree as more than just a piece of paper at the end. Ideally, a student would start with maybe in their freshman year doing some informational interviewing and job shadowing, as a sophomore doing a co-op, and then perhaps in their junior and senior years doing an internships. Because I like to remind students when they're out there in the field, they're going to be competing against those who have done 2 and 3 internships. So we want them to have lots of experience while they're here at Cal U. First things I always tell students to do is to contact their faculty advisor, because when they meet with their faculty advisor, they will tell them whether they're academically ready, how many credits, and maybe some possible sites. And if students are interested in doing internships, they should come to my office in Eberly 230, the Internship Center, or contact me at primm, P-R-I-M-M, at calu.edu.
This week, students began scheduling for the fall semester. CUTV took a closer look at student registration experiences. Returning California University students know what to expect when it comes to scheduling classes. Hours spent building the perfect schedule and an early morning on registration day. Seniors, classified as students with 90 or more credits, scheduled Monday. Tuesday, juniors with 60 to 89 credits were also able to schedule. Sophomores were scheduled to register for fall classes today, April 8th, and freshmen will be able to register on Friday. CUTV caught up with some students who talked about their scheduling experience.
It actually went really well. I expected a lot of issues. I expected not to get into some classes, but I got everything I needed to get into.
He basically knows my major, and he knows what courses I need to graduate next spring. So he basically just set it all up and put me in a place where I need to be so I can make sure I can walk across that stage.
No, actually I'm going to grad school at Chatham's, but I did it there. I don't have to worry about Cal scheduling anymore.
Get up at 7, you hop right on, and as long as you have all your numbers entered in and get on there. I haven't had many problems, and any classes that I need to get into and I can't for some reason, just ask the professor and you get signed into them. So.
While some students were happy with their schedules, others not so much.
Basically, there was a course that I thought would benefit me more as a graduate student in the fall, but because there was another course that fit into that little slot of my academic advising sheet, it didn't really matter. So
I went to log on in the morning, and I forgot that I had to unlock myself, which means I didn't get into any classes. I had to go get signed in, which was complete because you wake up in the morning, you're like, hey, I'm ready to schedule 7 in the morning, way to go. No, can't schedule because
there's just not enough sections of the courses that we need to graduate. I know in my personal instances there's been courses on campus where I need to take or I'd like to take but I can't because there's not enough sections and they won't provide the sections. I just think we should worry more about academics here than anything else.
The Peace Project here at Cal U is hosting its annual Walk a Mile in Her Shoes International Men's March next Thursday, April 15th. Registration, however, is due by Monday, April 12th, and all men are encouraged to form a team and march against rape, sexual assault, and gender violence. All interested in participating can pick up a registration form in room G45 in Carter Hall or email for registration at peace@calu.edu. The event is only open to male participants, but all are encouraged to attend.
Rescue teams at a coal mine in West Virginia are hoping to get another chance to find missing workers. The Upper Big Branch coal mine in Montcole, West Virginia, suffered an explosion Monday due to high gas levels. The same explosive mixture of gases forced 32 rescuers out of the mines earlier this morning. A hole is now being drilled to vent the noxious gases, and teams are hopeful that levels will fall enough for them to re-enter the mine. 4 miners are still believed to be inside the mine, and crews are looking to reach protective shelter installation and a steel frame enclosure with an inflatable outer wall. This shelter also has an airtight seal with enough food and water in it to accommodate up to 15 miners for 4 days. The blast has officially claimed the lives of 25 miners.
An 8-hour standoff taking place in Rostraver ended early Thursday morning, where an unidentified man took refuge at a trailer home late Wednesday. Officers were originally called out for a report of assault at the trailer. Police evacuated neighbors from nearby homes, ultimately deciding to use smoke bombs to drive the man from the house. The man was taken into custody at approximately 5:30 Thursday morning, and no injuries were reported. And will the upcoming rain wipe out the sun completely this weekend? Coming up next is CUTV student meteorologist Caitlin Lawrence with your Cal U weather forecast.